everyone, Makeupdilse here. Today I wanted to give you my go-to daily routine that if I were to go out on a daily basis for a job or any other reasons, this is the look that I would put on. There is no falsie and no eyeliner involved, which can be very tricky and time consuming. So with that said, this will apply in no time. So this look shouldn't take any more than 10 minutes for you guys to be in and out. As you can see, I have also kind of trimmed my own bangs and I'm so far very happy with it. I'm really liking it. Sometimes I do that because my bangs would grow out so long, but I'm growing out my rest of the hair and I hate to go to any hairstylist because then they tend to cut a little too much. So I prefer to cut my own bangs. The palette I used for this look is Lorax Pro palette, and I also incorporated a few of the products that I did purchase into my recent Ulta haul. And hopefully you enjoy it. I did have my child in my room watching Netflix on the computer, and that's what was interrupting me, but I still tried to keep it as fun and as interesting for you possible, although because of the interruptions I kept forgetting to turn on the camera and zoom in and zoom out, things like that. But hopefully you enjoy it. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Bye. To start off, I'm going to make sure my face is absolutely clean for the makeup application. I'm going to go ahead and take e.l.f. Studio Lotion Wipes in Peony Petal, which also hydrates and moisturizes your skin at the same time. I'm now going to go ahead and apply my Olay Moisturizer with SPF and dot it all over my face, and I'm going to take my precious time to make sure my skin is moisturized by really patting and blending this into my skin. Now that my skin is nicely moisturized, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Olay Under Eye Cream for my under eye areas, and that is also to help you prevent from any wrinkles, which Lord knows how much of that is true, but we'll just see in future. I'm now moving on to apply Nyx Cosmetics Hydrating Eye Primer. This is something I'm very new to. I believe this is either the first or the second time. See, I don't even remember how many times I have used this product, so I definitely cannot tell you much about this as of yet. Moving on to face primer. Today I'm using Nyx Cosmetics Hydrating Face Primer as well, and apply that all over my face, mainly concentrating on my T-zone area and around my lips. Now this is one thing that just did not want it to get focused on. So this is NYX Cosmetics Dark Circle Concealer, and I would be taking a small concealer brush to apply that under my eyes and also my nose area, a little bit on top of my lips and chin area. So today, to blend this concealer, I decided to use my Real Technique sponge and blend it into the skin. For further blending, I then moved on to my foundation brush and then blend in any harsh lines that were there, and this also helps me to make sure that there is no excess product left on the skin as well, since today we're going for a very natural and light look. I'm now going to go ahead and use NYX Cosmetics concealer, and the color I'm using is CW04, and I would apply that onto my highlighting areas. I am very carefully applying this today, as I definitely want to limit myself as to what I'm putting onto my face, because just this wanted to be a very soft and everyday look. Like always, I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Technique Beauty Blender, excuse me, that is not a beauty blender, that is beauty sponge, and I would blend that into my skin. Then with the help of my brush, I would like to go ahead and just blend the outer edges of the concealer for further blending into the skin. Now to set the concealer in place, today I chose to use Pop Beauty Defender Powder, which is so close to Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder and also the Ben Nye Powder. This is a full coverage powder that will make sure that your makeup stays in place all day long. I'm now going to go ahead and take NYX Cosmetics powder foundation. The color I'm using today is Warm Beige, and I will take my fluffy brush by Real Technique and apply that all over my face, mainly on the areas where I have not applied anything as of yet. This will be acting as my foundation today, as I am not applying any other thing than that. Since this powder foundation would be my foundation today, I would make sure that I am going in a dabbing motion instead of buffing it into the skin. I want to press it deep into my skin to make it last all day long and nice and matte for me. So for the contour today, I'm using Beige Cosmetics Contour Palette in light to medium, and I would apply that to my cheekbones, nose, jawline, basically wherever you would want to contour. Today I decided to go with very light contour so it will not be as harsh as some of the other days I do my makeup. To contour my nose, I squeeze the brush and then contour the nose, and then also use a clean brush for further blending it into the skin and make it look as natural as possible. Moving on to blush, I will be taking it from this palette and apply that to the cheekbones of my face instead of the apples. That will make your face a little bit more elongate than round, which is what I'm trying to achieve here. Moving on to highlight, I will be taking the same highlight from this palette and I would be applying that right about under my eyes to my cheeks, high cheek points, instead of taking it all the way down to my hairline like I intend to do so. This actually helped me create more of a slimmer face than usual, and I really like the techniques I came up with today. I will also be applying that to my forehead area. Since we did not bronze up there, that will actually give the visual of having a long forehead and chin. I'm now going to go ahead and also highlight the nose. That will make my nose look a little bit more slimmer than usual. And I really do apologize. As I told you, the interruption caused so many issues today. I am using today Lorac Pro palette, and I am taking at this point taupe from this palette and apply that into my crease as a transition color. Now I'm mixing white and cream shade from this palette and blend them to mix them together and apply that to my brow bone and inner corner of my eyes for the highlight. This is going to be a very, very simple look with no eyeliner, no falsies, and hopefully it turns out great. I'm now going to go ahead and take the light browns from this palette and apply that all over my eyelid. As you can see, I do have a lot of interruptions today. Hopefully it turns out great. I'm now going to go ahead and take Espresso from this palette and take a very skinny Dini brush and apply that as my eyeliner very close to my lashes. And I would also be applying that to the outer corner in a V shape. While applying this dark color, I also made sure that I would remember to clean any fallouts, as they may tend to set into your makeup and ruin it for you. I would also be going back with my blending brush in between and blend all of this work into the other eyeshadows, and then apply a little bit more darker colors to your like. Keep repeating this process till you're happy with the result. I'm now going to go ahead and take my Lancome Paris eyeliner in black coffee and apply that to my waterline and to my lower lash line, and I would also be extending it to the outer corner as well. With the same brush, I would be blending this eyeliner into the place and smudging it in to make sure that it looks a little bit more smoky effect. Now moving on to further blending and smoking this liner out, I will be taking taupe from this palette and applying that to my lower lash line. I'm now going to go ahead and curl my lashes, and then today the mascara I'm using is Tarte Cosmetics Mascara Light Camera Action, and I would be applying that to my like, and that is as clumpy as they can be since we're not going for falsies. But you can definitely opt for a very natural look by doing less of a mascara or however that you chose to do so. Just like top lashes, I will also be making sure that I apply generous amount of mascara to my bottom lashes as well. For the lip liner, I am using Crown Cosmetics Milk Chocolate Lip Liner and NYX Cosmetics Lipstick in 532, which is also called REA, R-E-A. And as you can see, here's my little visitor that decided to stay with me in the room today and not nap. Alright you guys, now it's time to set that makeup in place, and before I do that, I chose to actually further blend the whole look into one. I'm taking my favorite stippling brush and I would blend all over my face for any harsh lines that I may have left. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the base finally. Today I'm using Pure Mineral Setting Spray, and that smells so refreshing. Love it. So looks like this is it for you guys today. Thank you so much for requesting a daytime look, and I definitely appreciate each and every single suggestion that you guys leave me. And like always, thank you so much for watching and supporting me to continue to do what we both love together, which is makeup tutorial. And I would definitely will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and leave me any comment or suggestion you may have as to how you like this video and what I can do to improve it for you guys. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.